Today, we're going to talk through all the best Veterans Day deals for 2025. We're going to discuss a bunch of different discounts. And then, yes, of course, we're going to get to all the food, discounts, and free meals, which I know is what you all care about and what I really care about as well. So first off, in the retail category, we have Under Armour leading the charge with a 40% discount up to Veterans Day. Now, I will say this. Under Armour normally gives about a 20% discount anyway to military and veterans, which is awesome. So getting that extra 20 and having a 40% discount on Veterans Day is huge. The next one on this list is Kohl's, which offers a 30% discount in-store. Under Armour's is available in-store or online, but Kohl's is in-store only. Yes, you'll need to present some identification showing that you actually deserve that benefit. These are both really solid retail discounts and probably worth saving a little bit of time to go and explore. Now, for some easy travel hotel discounts, the Super 8 Wyndham Hotels will give you a 15% discount on Veterans Day for any place that you're staying within their chain. And Extended Stay America is going to give you an extra discount on top of their normal military discount for any stay during Veterans Day. For a couple of different cool ones, we've got some automotive, oil change, car wash, car sales discounts, including but not limited to a ton of different car wash discounts. There's a program actually named the Grace for Vets program, which is an international coalition of car washes, and veterans can get a complimentary wash at participating locations in all 50 states and some abroad. And additionally, there are some Russell Speeders, Water, and Zips car wash, and a bunch of other discounts on car washes where they'll give you a free wash. So if you live near some car washes and you want to get your car washed, call them up and ask if they do a Veterans Day discount. It appears that quite a few places will give a free wash on Veterans Day. In that same vein, Ford gives $1,000 cash back if you buy a new ride. Now, I am not promoting and telling you to go just jump into brand new vehicles, but $1,000 back if you were planning to buy a car anyway is pretty beneficial. Now, I will say Ford normally gives $500 back, and so does GM and a bunch of other main manufacturers, so the extra little bit on top is a nice touch for Veterans Day. For some service deals, we've got haircuts. Both Sports Clips and Great Clips will give you free haircuts on Veterans Day. However, Great Clips took it one notch further, and if you schedule a haircut on Veterans Day, you can get that one free as well. So you could say, man, I don't need a haircut on Veterans Day, but you could call them up or go in, show them your ID, and you could schedule a free haircut for a week from now when you do need that haircut, whereas Sports Clips requires you to actually get the haircut that day. Planet Fitness on November 8th through the 15th will allow you to go and work out in their installations for free as a veteran, and you can even bring one friend. Now, admittedly, I'm sure this is because they would like you to enjoy their facility enough that you come back and continue to use it. But during this time, it is free for you to use. You can bring a guest. That's a pretty dope little benefit, especially if you're traveling during that window and you want to go get a free workout somewhere. For some online exclusive deals, the very first one is Samsung will be giving 30% off a ton of items on their website. So you can go online to Samsung, get 30% off. Personally, I'm most likely going to be looking for a new phone during that window because I'm about due for one anyway, and why not enjoy the discount? That said, what I'd really like to know is whether or not Samsung is going to be offering that 30% discount on their tanks. Yeah, I said tanks. If you didn't know, Samsung has built a ton of crazy things over the years, and one of which is that they have built actual bona fide tracked tanks in their history. Pretty cool. Under Armour is giving that 40% discount. That counts for online, and Amazon is giving up to 20% discount for various items. If you go to Amazon, you'll see all the Veterans Day deals on their homepage. Peruse all of those. 20% discount. Never hurts to get a little bit extra off. I don't know this year if they're going to be doing the discount on Prime memberships itself. In the past, they have. I could not find anything to verify yes or no. So fingers crossed that you might be able to get a discount on your Prime membership during this time. All right, guys, I printed off the list of what you all care about, which is some of the best Veterans Day 2025 restaurants and meals. And we're just going to run through them as quickly as we can. And hopefully you get to enjoy them and savor them a little more than me reading this list. All right. Very first up, Applebee's. You get a free entree from a special Veterans Day menu. Dine in. Menu includes choices like burgers, chicken, pasta. You will need veteran and active duty ID. Makes you eligible, but you'll need those proof. This is on Veterans Day, lunch and dinner hours, participating locations, dine in only. Chili's is free meal from selected Veterans Day menu, dine in, available at all participating Chili's nationwide. You will need an ID for either veteran or active duty. And again, this is November 11th. However, this is all day, typically lunch and dinner because that's when Chili's is open. And again, in restaurant only. Olive Garden is a free entree from a special Veterans Day meal plus famous breadsticks, which I do love, and salad, dine in. Again, veteran and active military ID. November 11th, lunch, dinner, dine in at participating locations. Denny's, you get the free original Grand Slam breakfast, which is 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, 2 bacon, 2 sausage. This is valid from 5 a.m. to noon, veteran and active ID, or if you bring your DD214 in, they will honor that. And again, 5 a.m. to noon, dine in only. This is breakfast. Texas Roadhouse is going to be doing free lunch entree from a special menu, dine in, or a free meal voucher handed out in the parking lot. So you can go by and get a meal voucher and go pick it up at another date and time, which is actually really cool. This is veteran and active duty, proof of service necessary. It just says proof of service, not ID, so however you want to prove your service. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for lunch using the voucher. Can redeem either that day or later for the voucher, which is cool. Golden Corral. This is the free dinner buffet as part of the Military Appreciation Night. Usually features buffet and beverage at no charge. This is from 4 p.m. on November 11th until they close. Dine in only, and you will need that proof of service as well. Now with Red Robin, we've got the free Red Big Tavern Burger and bottomless steak fries. Dine in. Classic burger and fries at no cost. Veteran active duty with ID. November 11th, all day during normal hours. Dine in participating restaurants. Buffalo Wild Wings, free order of 10 boneless wings and fries. Dine in or Buffalo Wild Wings Go locations, valid for walk-in or takeout orders. All past and present, military ID required. So, it says walk-in takeout orders. You got to walk in, order it, take it out to go. November 11th, lunch, dinner, dine in or takeout, in-person only takeout orders. And then we've got the Bob Evans, which is a free meal from a special menu, 10 homestyle farm fresh breakfast items all day, veteran and active duty with ID. November 11th, all day, breakfast through dinner, dine in only, participating Bob Evans, 18 states, right? Outback Steakhouse, free Bloomin' Onion appetizer and Coca-Cola product. Outback also extends a daily 10% off Heroes discount year round, veteran and active duty with ID. November 11th, all day, dine in or call in to go orders qualify. For Starbucks, we've got a free tall 12-ounce hot or iced brewed coffee, also extended to military spouses this year. Fancy, because we all know they like their Starbies. Veterans, active duty, military spouses, November 11th, all day during store hours at participating Starbucks nationwide. Dunkin' Donuts is a free donut of choice. Fatty. No purchase necessary at participating Dunkin' locations. Coffee not included, but often stores do have veteran offers. Veteran and active duty mention offer, really show the ID, ideally. November 11th, all day while supplies last, 1 per customer in store. Look, here's the deal though with this. Basically, all these offers and any of the other offers you look for are going to want proof that you're a veteran. So if you're not a veteran, you're not a service member, please do not go try to mess this up for everybody else, right? If you have an identification, great. I did a video the other day on IDs that are out there, but I've also got the disabled vet ID, the retired ID, your DOD ID, all that stuff counts. And on top of all of that, you could use your DD214, I suppose. So just a couple of additional things here. Yes, expect to show a military ID, a veteran ID, a VA health card, driver's license with a veteran designation, or something that showcases that you are a vet, DD214, whatever. Now, some establishments might accept wearing a uniform or other proof, but not a guarantee. Also, don't just be the idiot walking around in uniform looking at you, National Guard. Just kidding. Whoever it is, right? I know Marines don't really wear too many of their uniforms out in town, but look, guys, don't be a hard target, right? Pay attention to the time restrictions at each restaurant. You notice as I read these out, some are breakfast only, some are lunch and dinner, some are lunch only. One of them, I think it was Texas Roadhouse, maybe. One of them was only 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., right? So be cognizant of the timelines on these and enjoy. Obviously, each place is going to have menu limitations and time limitations, so make sure you do your homework ahead of time, prepare ahead of time. And look, if you get somewhere and you're outside the window or you want something that's not on the menu, don't ruin this for everybody else. Just, you're getting the opportunity to have a free meal, right? Enjoy it. Typically, drinks are not included in this, and tip. Please, for the love of all that is holy, tip your server. You're getting a free meal, but do not just be 20% of zero is zero. Don't be a jerk. Go out, spend the $5, 10, tip something, right? If it's only $5 is the best you can do, then tip $5, but tip something, because they are working, they are helping you guys out, and we do not want to put a bad taste in people's mouth about veterans. And on top of all of this, go look around for local restaurants. I guarantee you there's a area code magazine, like an Art 417 magazine, or a local magazine or news article or blog or something where you can find different veteran discounts and veteran free meals. Local restaurants will support this as well. It's a very big holiday, right? So go and do your homework and support some local businesses too. Okay, I would be remiss if I didn't say this, right? Conduct yourself professionally. Don't be an ass, right? You're not entitled to anything. Don't act like it. This is people trying to show their appreciation. Do not be the vet bro who ruins this for everybody else. Represent veterans the right way. Be appreciative. Be grateful. Thank people. Like, this is not an ego, beat my chest, look how great I am. Like, don't be that guy or girl in the world. It is not the world, not the look that anybody deserves, not the look anybody wants. So please, just be a good representation, be a good human out there, and enjoy the benefits, the grace, and everything else, but you're not entitled to it. None of us are entitled to any of this. This is a thank you. So don't act that way. Don't ruin this for people. I did a lot of homework on this. One of those, my friend Ryan Gana, who used to run and is still a part of the Military Wallet, also military.com, U.S. Veterans Magazine, and veterans.com or veteran.com. There's a ton of other resources and sources. I'll drop some of that in the description. But look, bottom line is I hope this helped you figure out a little bit of where you'd like to go for Veterans Day. Take it and run with it. Also, I have this ridiculous idea. So when this video goes live, if you made it all the way to the end, comment down below if you'd like to see this. I have the idea of essentially taking like 3 or 4 veteran friends and vlogging an entire day where from like 5 a.m. to end of dinner time, we try to get every single veteran discount we possibly can, and like just go everywhere and just be like meal. But I can't tell if that would come off as like just egregious and just like gluttonous and just gross and distasteful, or if it'd be like kind of comical to be like how much free stuff, like how many people appreciate veterans, and like this idea of like, holy crap, how grateful we are that like this is all that's out there for us. So I can't tell. So comment down below and help me decide if we're just going to do this video or it's ridiculous. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, follow along. We're here to help you achieve financial freedom and make the best out of military life. Have a great day.